I'm Terry Jaspicio, and this is a faux fur vest. This is not real fur, just in case you were concerned. I have an assignment for you. Go out somewhere alone, particularly if you're single and looking to date, but this is a good assignment for really anybody. Mark off an evening for yourself and go out to dinner. Go to a restaurant with a bar and sit at the bar and order dinner and have a glass of wine, and do not bring a book. I would bring a Kindle or a newspaper, but you really don't want to spend your whole time with your face in the book. And if you are open and available and sort of interested in what's going on around you and you talk to the bartender, you're going to have conversations that you would not have if you were there with a girlfriend or there with a date, and you'd be all sucked up into that conversation. I've done this many times. I've told my clients to do it, and I do it myself from time to time when I need to sort of loosen up and get outside my head and my world. It seems scary. In fact, one of my clients said that the only time she ever ate alone was at an airport because she was traveling, and to her that seemed like a real excuse for eating alone. But the idea of going out in her town and going to a nice restaurant was sort of upsetting to her. She just thought she would look like a loser. And I don't get that. I think there's something really glamorous and very independent about going and eating by yourself. Now, you can also put your walls up so no one talks to you, put your earbuds in, but then that would defeat the purpose. In fact, one night, I did two things. I went out, I made a plan to go out to dinner by myself at this cute little wine bar in my neighborhood, and I also had an online dating site, an app on my phone. And I decided I was just going to spin the wheel and say, all right, like I looked at a bunch of people who'd written me and I said, who's free and who wants to get a drink tonight, like a spontaneous date? And you know what? Someone did respond, and I met him within an hour later, and I had another drink with this gentleman who I went out with, gosh, I think we only went out that one time. It just didn't work out, but it doesn't matter. It was an adventure. When I came home that night, I was thrilled because I felt like I can go and into the world and come back having met new people. And I did. When I was at that restaurant alone, I met another couple and was talking to them and had a great time. Like, those experiences are really rare, and they only happen if you open yourself up to them. So try it. Do it once. I promise you'll do it again, and it will not be traumatic, and you will be fine, and you might even come home having met someone new.